what is this? Why is this lit up? Oh, the meteoric wave quests. That's why. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Genshin Impact. I say episode, but it's really not. So we were in the middle of Venti's storyline quest before, which should be this one. Yeah. The Temple of the Lion. It's been a while since we've been back here. The first time we were here was during the main quest. The Temple of the Lion. At the beginning of the game. I believe it was like the second main quest you get. You help Kaya, Lisa, and Amber and Jean tame the dungeons to then unlock the area, or more of the area, to play around in. Oh, we want this one. Start. So I wanted to say that I've been thinking about moving the streaming channel to one of my other ones that I can actually edit and move around stuff, unlike on this one where everything is kind of all just all over the place. Like, I have no access to the account right now, so I can't like fix any of the stuff. So the account is pretty much just in the way. And I don't even look at the streams anymore after they go up. I'll look at them every once in a while, but I usually forget.
The Temple of the Lion? We explored this place once before, didn't we? During the Storm Terror incident. Seems like it's now a hot spot for adventurers. That can only mean one thing. We didn't bag all the loot last time. Looks like we can't go any further.
Not to worry. Allow me. Those who wander in the dust, the wind shall send soaring sky high.
I already played a little bit with Venti with his reveal quest, so I already know the basic idea of what I'm doing with him. But yeah, I want to move the streaming channel over to one of my other ones that is actually fairly dead. It's ironically the one I have on my phone. But I've been meaning to do something with that channel for a while because it's just a waste of space at this point, and because I can't edit anything on this account, I figured it'd just be better to move everything over. It means I'm going to start playing through all the games I played through on this account again. So you know what that means. We're going to get a lot more stuff again. Unfortunately I can't start Genshin Impact over, so you guys will just have to remember all of this. Honestly, I'll leave the stuff up on this channel. I'll probably make a stream update on it in a couple of days. I'll stream and then we'll talk about what our next steps. But it really does depend on where things go from here. I also want to move all the stuff over to the other channel so that I can get rid of the broken streams, the ones that are like a minute long that are supposed to be a couple hours, because I like to stream about an hour to 2.5 hours a piece. Sometimes I'll get a good 4-hour one in there. But and it'll also give me a chance to start making playlists and series for you guys, so you don't have to scroll back through and find the ones you want, because I know that's a pain in the ass. I'll probably start setting that stuff up here pretty quick.
I'm here. You can bully me. Brace yourself.
Alright, let's fall back down.
Think you can get away?
Came out of your dream. Huh. Get them.
I'm stuck in a freezing cycle of infinity.
I was so sure I was about to die.
To be fair, that could have gone either way. So, you must be...
Yes. Who are you?
Actually, we came looking for you.
Ellen has a message for you. She said she won't be able to join you today to plan out your next adventure together. She'll join you some other time.
Oh, I see. I feel bad you had to come all this way to find me, and then had to rescue...
Huh? I don't see what all the fuss is about. It was nothing that Stanley, couldn't have dealt with by myself.
Yeah, he reminds me of Barrett.
Whoa. You are Stanley? You are that legendary adventurer?
I must say, well then, how would everyone like to proceed? Head back or head further inside?
Stanley, what do you think?
Well, I think you're now in the safe hands of Stanley. In which case...
Okay, motion passed by unanimous consent. Let's head further in.
So, I'm guessing you mostly came here because you wanted to hear my adventure story. Am I right?
No, we really were just looking for Jack.
What? Do you know who I am? I
You're
am Stanley,
the cocky guy.
renowned adventurer of
Characters that I
Montana.
can't bear.
Yeah, I think we got that.
Well, your attitude says maybe you don't got that. I am Stanley, the living legend. Stanley who braved the man Jafari.
Light all four of them at the same time.
Ugh. Stop name-dropping yourself every time you open your mouth.
It's true, though. Stanley is the most amazing guy.
Well, Jack will listen, won't you? Where was I?
You and your partner reached the Mare Javari, a famously terrifying place with not a wisp of wind.
Shit.
Precisely.
Ah.
There was a deathly silence in the air. A sea of ashes stretched out before us, as far as the eye could see. The world was...
Probably should put that close to the others.
Suddenly, my partner was caught in a whirlpool whipped up by an evil beast. Luckily, I managed to grab hold of him just in time.
Wow. So, did he make it?
In the end, I alone was able to set foot on home ground once more, with the gentle breeze carried away the tears welling up in my eyes.
Poor guy. How could that happen?
Jack, you can't cry so easily if you want to be a great adventurer.
I know.
Quick and easy.
Because an adventurer's proudest achievement is to die in the course of their final adventure. But whatever happens, no adventurer should ever die in a place where the wind doesn't blow. The wind has to bring your spirit back to Mondstadt.
That's right. Die in a place with the wind. Have your spirit carried back to Mondstadt in the wind.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Although, most I can aspire to right now is beginner's commissions, like clearing out the slime while walking over the sewers.
You shouldn't die in a place with no wind. Why do they keep going on about that? Is that why Stanley thinks the Mare Javari is the most terrifying place in the world? Because there's no wind there?
I believe I've made a small discovery. Could I ask you to use the Nernama detector once more?
What? Stanley hasn't...
It seems his imaginary friend is a seasoned warrior, covered in scars from head to foot, and a look of staunch determination on his face.
Fits Stanley's
You're
description
saying
of
his
himself.
imaginary friend is an idealized version of his own self? Interesting idea.
Please excuse me.
Bye, Stanley. Do you two still have time?
What is it?
A few days ago, Stanley got drunk and told me a secret. Something he's never told anyone before. The weapons he took on his adventure all those years ago. They were none other than those once wielded by Mondstadt's greatest hero, Vanessa herself. The sword of brilliant valor and the shield of magnificent honor. I don't know whether you believe me, but apparently, both the sword and shield are still right here in Mondstadt, over in Dadaupa Gorge. Since you guys are the experts at this, can you come with me to try and retrieve these two legendary weapons?
Why did he abandon them in the wild?
I don't know. Outstanding individuals always come with their quirks, right? If I can just get a hold of something impressive enough to show my family what I'm capable of, maybe they'll finally come around to the idea of me being an adventurer. Right now, I'm just a rookie. My abilities are limited, and my parents don't support my goals one bit. So, what do you say? I can't bring myself to tell Stanley about it, because my reasons are so, selfish. But, I swear I'll give the weapons back to him as soon as I'm done.
Aw, poor Jack. Let's help him out.
Alright then.
Venti, you coming too?
Oh, one other thing. I have a bottle of rare vintage wine that I had someone fetch for me a couple years ago. Help me find these weapons, and it's all yours.
Dadaupa Gorge, was it?
Venti's like the alcoholic of the group. Also, Stanley just standing creepily in the background, not strange at all. Up or down is my question. Up. Alright. I'd imagine the Vanessa weapons would be buried under the tree with her, or at least I'd assume that's where she's buried. It'd make the most sense though, honestly. Well, of course, there's a big ass arena looking thing. Where could it be, I wonder? I remember picking something up over here once, a long time ago. I don't remember what it was. I know that there's the elements thing there for chest, but I don't remember what else is there. Well, I killed both pigs. Lucky, lucky. My controller's not I'm stuck. There we go. Stuff wasn't working for a second there. I hate you shield fuckers. You're always so annoying. You need to take quite a beating. But back to the whole moving channel stuff. Once I do that, I want to dedicate streams to 2 games at a time, so I'm not cycling through a whole bunch of shit. Of course, you know, I'll still do stuff like For Honor, Titanfall, and Need for Speed every once in a while. You know, kind of out of the way, the stuff I do with friends. At random times, but I want to dedicate a lot of my time to stuff, a lot of my single player stuff. Mostly because I feel like that's where I fit the most. I've always been a solo gamer, most of my life. It wasn't until like what, about a year and a half now I've known Chris. Him and I make a pretty good team, but being by myself is mostly the place I fit.
And what's with that pile of knickknacks? Are they worshipping them?
Seems so. That must be the Sword of Brilliant Valor, surely.
Brilliant my ass, it looks old and decrepit.
Look at you, Foozle. Think you can bully me? Eat this! Lola, get them!
Easier enough.
Lo and behold,
Are you sure? Looks kind of basic to Paimon, and a little worse for wear. Why would hilly trolls be bowing down before a piece of junk like...
seems somebody tossed an old sword into a pile of spoils these hilly trolls were already celebrating.
This is in terrible shape, and it's so basic, I'm at a loss.
Say, Jack, have you ever seen an Anemo crystal fly? They're found in the open country around Mondstadt. If you saw one in broad daylight, you wouldn't bat an eyelid. But in the pitch blackness of night, its brilliant glow is mesmerizing. It truly resembles an exquisite crystal dancing in the night air. Is valor not the same? When everything is going your way, it seems meaningless. It fades into the background. But when you're in dire straits, valor is the thing that gets you fired up and fighting back. It's the brilliant ray of light that guides you out from the darkness.
Excellent recovery.
You're right. Then
I
this
didn't like the
has
other
to
two
be it.
options.
This is the sword of...
So, we got our sword. Now we just need that Let's scout around. It's definitely in Dadaupa Gorge, so... Huh?
There's somebody there.
Stanley?
He's acting so weird.
What happened? Why did you stop all...
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. Just one of those Mora spouting weasel thieves passed by is all.
Oh, that's what those
What?
things are called.
Where?
Maybe another time. We have a shield to find, remember?
I don't remember that sword being there before. It might have been there and I just was blind to it. Like Venti said, it wasn't important until I needed it. So I didn't remember it was there. I wonder what this next one is. That one was kind of out in the way. Wow. That was strange.
Lo and behold.
Liar, liar, pants on fire. It's a chunk of wood. A chunk of scrap wood with the handle attached. Who in their right mind would use...
There's also wine stains on it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was just taken from a wine...
And yet, my bard's intuition tells me that this warriors wear their battle scars with pride, and shields are no different. Surely an intact shield is one that has shied away from the battlefield. Is not the broken and splintered shield the one that has fought in countless wars and lived to tell the tale? Though the soldier's body be tired and torn, still they fight till the very end, till they have no blood left to bleed. Such magnificent strength of will. Is that not the true meaning of honor?
You
I agree with
do
Venti.
have a point. Shiny new shields don't stay new and shiny for long. Okay then. Well, maybe if we ask nicely, he'll just let us take the Shield of Magnificent Honor for free.
Venti's leading us on for a reason. Hey!
Well, okay, you take it from here. Hope you've picked up some Hilly Trillium by now. If
Vin
not,
Patadada.
there's always body language.
Hey! I communicated with the Hilly Chiro.
Maybe negotiating will work after all.
I've never actually learned the Hilly Chiro, so I have no idea what they're saying. Yeah.
Cheerful enough? Maybe negotiating will work after all. Uh-oh.
Mexican plata? Manilla. Manitata.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much. Mom, Dad.
Hey, the wine, you promised. What are you doing here?
Hey, what are you doing here, Bart?
Oh, that's right. An after-dinner stroll, to be precise. We were also helping a friend.
Paimon's starting to think Stanley might be a fraud.
He's definitely a fraud, no question.
Can we plant the sword and shield here in advance so as to not hurt Jack's...
Adventurers must be pretty familiar with Dadaupa Gorge. You fought battles here before.
You better believe it. I can navigate this whole area with my eyes closed.
Wow. Then I admire your perseverance. And your memory, too.
It's only to be expected of a great adventurer like me. You guys had better watch out, though. This place is crawling with Hilichurl.
Did you not just see me talking to one, you fucking idiot?
I'll get back to my, stroll now.
Guilty conscience nut.
Well, he shouldn't have gotten so carried away bragging to Jack. Although, on further reflection, someone who can't let go of the past and gives up on the present instead. I wonder, if such a person was forced to take their first step towards the future, which way would they go?
What are you talking about?
I'm just musing to myself. Anyway, I propose we take a trip to Angel's Share tonight.
Why do I feel like he's gonna make me pay for literally everything? Should you be trapped in a windless land? I need to the Angel's Share. That's strange, because I completed the previous quest and it immediately started another one. Does that mean I became close enough friends with Venti to unlock it? Also, there's an achievement in the achievement list for communicating with Hilly Churls. I don't know if I got it. I wasn't paying much attention. It'd be interesting if I did, though. I found the strange Hilly Churl the other day, and I'm almost positive it's a JoJo reference. I've never seen the anime, but there's no way in hell it's not. Let us enter the tavern. I didn't realize this was called Angel's Share. I thought it was called something else, but now that I actually think about it, I don't remember.
Tell me, Stan. Tell me, what should I do?
Huh? Why does he keep repeating his own name?
Surely not. Even I've never heard tell of a second Stanley.
Oh, Stan, it should have been me. I should have been the one to die in the Melchibari that day. Why won't your spirit come and stop me from using the name? Why, Stan? Why? If only you hadn't had to save a rookie like me, you would have never died in that windless corner of the world. You were a renowned adventurer, destined to become a legend one day. But now, That'll never happen, because your life was cut short. And all because of a worthless tag-along.
Does any...
I think our friend really did make it to the Mirjavari. And I think the tragedy he encountered there was real too. But the real adventurer, the real Stanley, that was his partner, not him. The real Stanley is the one who died to...
Wait, so the only reason our Stanley is called Stanley in the first place is because he stole the other Stanley's name?
I fear that may be the case.
Stanley, for so many years I've lived in fear. Fear that Mondstadt will forget all about you. So I tell you adventure stories at every opportunity. Mondstadt must remember. Stanley reached the center of the Madribari. He's the greatest adventurer there ever was, and he lives. Stanley will never die, because I am Stanley. I'm sorry, Stanley. I'm getting too old. Now, are you guys planning on eavesdropping much longer?
You are very, very loud, Paimon. How could he not notice?
Go away. See,
But...
leave now. Don't make me tell you again.
Honorary Knight, Venti, and Paimon. I've been looking for you everywhere. I wanted to thank you again for helping me find this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. They even said they're gonna pay for someone to fix up the Sword of Brilliant
That's wonderful! So, Jack, is this the part where you bid farewell to Mondstadt and set off on your intrepid trip?
No, not yet. I still don't have what it takes to go too far from home. Besides, I'm sure Stanley still has a few stories left to tell. They're what inspired me to become an... Stanley, we'll see you tomorrow then. After your hangover wears off. Maybe you can tell me some...
Stanley's really fond of that kid. Jack left.
Oh, I see. Well, thank you for not telling him about my secret.
Huh? All of a sudden you're facing the facts? That isn't like...
Just now, I couldn't bear to look at him. His adventurous spirit is so pure, unblended, just a weary old feckless fraud. But that kid is a brand new shining star, full of potential. I cannot allow his dreams to be crushed.
You're not a total fraud. Stanley's adventure stories and experiences. They're all true, aren't they?
Stories? Experiences? What's the point of them anymore? To be honest, my memories of adventuring and of Stanley, they're hazy these days. That's my biggest secret of all. And my biggest fear. All these years, I've been living to tell his story. But his personality and the details of his life, I don't remember them clearly anymore. But the one thing I can never forget is that he died in a windless land, where his spirit can never be recovered.
Exactly. Even in his memory, the real Stanley isn't the living, breathing friend he knew at all. Instead, he's become fixed on the image of him as that battle-scarred warrior. And that image has held him captive
I'm too old. I never let go. But still, so much has slipped away. I'm completely and utterly worthless. No adventurer should have to go that way. No adventurer ever.
Hans Archibald.
My true name? How did you know? The wind. I can hear the wind blowing in the Mare Javari. I always believed you existed.
Will you hand me your old friend's spirit?
Huh?
Huh. Interesting.
I I can't believe it. Thank you all. And thank you, Lord Barbados. I'm sorry. It's gonna take me some time to calm back down.
Can you fix the camera, please? I'd like to see his face instead of the fucking
That
universe.
I'm gonna be okay.
Awesome.
Ah, wonderful. Stanley reconnected with his true self and Jack can finally go his own way. This calls for a celebration. And by celebration, I do...
And by libation, you mean you're not leaving this tavern till you're too drunk to walk, right?
No, the wine here's too expensive. Jack still owes me some wine, though. He promised me a rare vintage in exchange for helping him out. I'll head off to fetch the wine. See you shortly. Let's meet at the...
Meet at the usual place, he says.
Where's that supposed to be? Why has Paimon never...
I think I know where, though. It's probably the tree. Definitely the tree. Most likely the tree. There's a leaf blower going on off outside. Sorry if you guys can hear that. I can hear it in my headset, meaning it's probably hearable in the audio. Or I mean on stream, not in the audio. Oh, so it's not the tree. Don't crash on me, game. I kind of assumed it was going to be the tree. Damn it. Alright, we have Mona's story quest next. After this one. Which I'm excited for. Because I kind of like Mona. Through the star event that's going on right now in Genshin Impact, you get to know a little bit about Mona and her whole shtick, and she's pretty cool. Fischl is a little annoying, but a chuny and adorable nonetheless. Oh, on the statue's arm, very well, very well. So, both characters so far, God-wise for Barbados and Rex Lapis, I've guessed which character they were going to be. Venti's was a little more obvious because the statue looks almost identical to Venti himself.
You made it. Fine.
Just tell us where you meet next time, okay? We looked everywhere. So, did you at least manage to find your...
Yep. Well, sort of. Jack made it out to be a rare collector's edition vintage, when actually it's just a half bottle of regular cider. This takes me... The first time I saw this view, I hadn't even taken on this form yet. It was about 2,600 years ago, before the world had come under the rule of the Seven. At that time, Old Mondstadt was ruled by a tyrant, who sealed off the city's perimeter with a ferocious hurricane. Even the birds couldn't get in or out.
Old Mondstadt? Oh, Paimon remembers. Nowadays it's known as Storm Terror's lair, right? You mentioned it before.
That's right. The Tyrant of the Winds who once ruled from that tower was Decarabian, god of storms. Back then, I was but a wisp among the 1,000 winds. I wasn't a god of anything. I didn't even have a human form. I was just a tiny elemental being who lived in the wind. A gentle breeze bringing subtle changes for the better. Or tiny seeds of hope.
A tiny elemental being? Without a human form? Venti, do you mean you used to look different than you do now?
Yep. My current form is not so different from the situation with fake Stanley. I took the form of a... In Old Mondstadt transpired the story to be told. where a tyrant ruled, I met a boy not that old. The lyre he played, and for a song he sought. But storm walls blocked blue sky, he was sincerely distraught. I do so wish to see the birds in flight, said he, his strong eyes filling with light. But his voice was lost in the howling wind's churn, for the whirlwind takes and gives not in return. The true sky and songs that cageless soar, were they not wishes worth fighting for? So the boy turned, extending his hand. Let us cast down the tyrant and his walls from this land. The young boy raised then the flag of revolt, and I threw myself into freedom's tumult. Victorious were we who fought to be free. Gods fell, winds whipped, nations shook violently. In the smoke, a despot met his doom, and we watched as his great tower fell none too soon. Mondstadt began anew, the story passed down, and since then never has another worn its crown.
Awesome. I like Venti's poetry.
What happened to your friend?
Say, Paimon, do you wish to hear the next part of the story?
Yes, of course. The suspense is killing Paimon.
You go fishing us some meat and
But
fish.
Venti's telling his story.
Getting a little peckish or something.
Paimon...
You know, you're so smart it almost makes me uncomfortable sometimes. But then, maybe it's right that true friends can tell what the other is thinking. A refreshing drink, a gentle breeze. Moments like this always take me back. Back to a song that I first heard from him.
I'm listening.
Fly, fly away. Like a bird in the sky. See the world on my behalf. To the heavens may you fly.
Ooh, I like very much. I'm quite happy with this story, actually. And to think I'm only 2 levels away from having everything done for a long time. The 1.2 update isn't actually supposed to come out until next month, I think. I'm hoping, at least. So we're moving on to Mona's quest. And what level am I currently? I am 38, almost 39. This should put me over 39. And then I need one more level, and then we'll have Tartaglia's story. Let me close my window real quick. Hopefully that's better. That was getting a little loud in the headset, meaning it was probably loud for you guys on stream. Hopefully it's better. Alright, so we want to do Mona's quest. It said leave Liyue under the description, or the quest. Yeah, you get what I'm trying to say. The objective. So what I want to do with Genshin Impact is, on my main channel, the one I do all my editing and recording stuff on, I'm going to play through Genshin Impact a second time. I'm going to record individual side quests, main quests, searching for all the Geoculus, Animoculus, all the positions, all secret little locations I found, just so I have that kind of stuff up on YouTube. I know I said I was going to do a bunch of Twitch streams off camera kind of stuff, so I could find all that stuff. But I never did get around to doing it, at least not enough. I had made 2 streams of an hour and a half apiece.
Finally. I almost fell asleep waiting. As usual, my predictions are correct. You, yes you, come with me.
Yes, Lady Mona. What do you want?
I used some sort of door-to-door fortune teller? Sorry, but we're not really interested.
You're not from this world, are you? Does my ability to see through your secrets so easily not evoke any memories?
You're Mona.
Oh, Paimon remembers. You're that astrologist.
That's right. It is I, astrologist Mona Magistus. This time, I would like you to come with me to Mondstadt to reclaim a box that belongs to my master. It was part of an agreement she made with a friend 50 years ago. But she isn't as spry as she used to be, so now it's up to me.
Not sure what getting some box back has to do with us. Why do you need a...
Well, that's because I would also like to take on the guardian of the box.
Okay.
My master and her friend contended in the mystic arts all their lives without a clear victor. If I triumph here, then I will show myself to be superior to my master.
So you want to prove yourself.
Well, I want to prove the power and status of astrology, to be precise. Now, from my predictions, I know that my master's friend has left Mondstadt, leaving her successor as the current guardian of that box.
Ooh.
Like me, that successor must also be one who has surpassed their teacher. I must not be careless, but I would prefer to assure my victory in this contest, and upon giving it some thought, you came to mind.
These are both really good options. I don't know what the first
How
one.
did she get involved in this anyway?
The knowledge passed down to me from my master must be passed on in turn. If I were to bring my disciple to meet her, then the lead is already mine, no? And you are Mondstadt's great hero, my equal in status, so...
I want to refuse, honestly. Just to piss her off. And to crush that sneer she has on her. I can picture on her face right now.
Come on, you don't actually have to become my disciple. There's something in it for you as well, should you come with me to get... Once I meet that successor and have a chance to exchange knowledge with them, I should be able to read your fate more accurately. Then I will have answers for you, even regarding such distant and foggy matters as gods and kin.
That does seem much faster than searching the lands country by country.
Well, I guess we'll play along.
A wise decision.
You know, Mona, if she's supposed to be like as powerful and
That said,
as wise
I would
as
like
you.
to pay a certain place a visit before we go.
Okay. She's as strong as and as smart and as well versed in astrology as you are.
Near Mount Tianhong that never sees a lot of business, even though its food is always great value for the money. The owner has always been good to me, so I'd like to say a farewell before I set off.
If she's the other successor is as strong and smart as you are, she's obviously gonna tell immediately that you're full of shit. And if she's good in astrology like you are and can read the fates and times, and then assume she already knows what you're planning. I wonder how old Mona actually is. I did say she's probably in about her mid-20s, maybe 30s. Because I know the Traveler is like 16, 17. I think the sister is younger, so I think she's like 16. And the brother is 17 or 18. One of them is older, I think. I don't know, I'm just kind of taking a slight guess. Mr. Zhu. Zhou.
Well, it's no wonder that an inn set up here has no...
Mona, well, you've come at just the right time. Did you see a jade ring while you made your way here?
A jade ring. Can't say I have.
Oh, that's not good. That ring was given to me by my mother. But while my back was turned, it was swallowed up by a slug.
That should be no trouble with Mona here. She's...
Absolutely not. Astrology is meant to be used to gain insight into reality and observe destiny itself.
But didn't you say that the owner here's been good to you?
This is a matter of pride and one's state of mind.
If an astrologist thinks that their arts can solve all problems, they will be forsaken by the starry ether. Their divinations will lose the power to guide, and will not be able to pierce the fog of the unknown before them. Principles are principles.
Such a powerful ability, and you don't use it to earn a living? What a shame.
Well, I was going to put up 20,000 Mora as compensation.
20,000?
Are you alright?
Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking that the person who finds that ring must be lucky indeed to be able to earn 20,000 Mora just like that.
What happened to principles? Our principles.
Yes, of course. Still, the owner's business has had it pretty hard. It must be a true... It wouldn't be right for us to leave like this, so let's help to search for it. There may be other means we can employ besides...
Oh, Paimon knows where...
I know. I'll leave this one to you. This
But
is
of course.
Since it was swallowed up by a slime, maybe we can use elemental bait to lure all the nearby slimes to us.
Paimon, that is a very bad idea.
Remember the stuff we helped Master Diluc make? And... Paimon actually kept a small amount.
Don't tell me that when you get greedy.
Don't sweat the small stuff.
Seems like you already have a plan.
Yep, we'll be back.
It's interesting, because I wanted to... Diluc made the elemental...
bait's really strong. It will attract all the slimes in the area.
When Diluc made the elemental bait, I kind of wanted to play with it a little bit.
So we'd best prepare ourselves.
Last time we saw slimes in bulk was during Razor's quest, when we got attacked by the big-ass slime. That's a new voice line I haven't heard her say yet. Shaken and stirred, eh?
Look at you, Bootail. Go. Go.
It can fly. No. Dearie me. Slimes are a little annoying every now and then. They just keep coming, just like I expected. Oh, I wanted to block. Oh no. I was afraid of that one. They broke his armor before he could hop, but he still hopped. Oh. How was I frozen while standing in fire? Hey, Nephrite ring. That looks like the ring we got from the Nine Pillars quest.
It must be the ring. It's so pretty. Paimon's sure it's worth a ton of... Paimon wasn't having any bad thoughts. Let's bring the ring back to Mr. Zhu.
Stupid Paimon. You really are emergency food. But you're still likable to an extent. Wow, I thought Mona was tall. Oh, that's because I'm using Bido. So maybe Mona's about the same age as the Traveler. Because I think Bido's in like her 30s. Doesn't that say in her bio how old they are, now that I think about that? Profile. No, it doesn't say how old they are. But it does give their actual birthdays, which is pretty neat. I wonder if that's going to have any neat mechanic later on in the game.
That's it. That's the one. I thought it was lost forever.
You actually found it. Mr. Zhu, you must take care of such precious things a bit better. You might not be so fortunate next time.
You're absolutely right. How would I have faced my family if I had lost the 253rd ring my mother gave me? Let me explain. My family owns 3 jade mines, and in order to ensure that I would be able to find myself a good wife, my mother had many jade accessories made as heirlooms. I think there might be over 500 of them.
Then why would you feel the need to set up an inn here?
Well, inheriting the family business too early unavoidably made things boring. Thank you, all the same. Here's the Mora, as agreed. Please take it.
Then I'll take it, gladly.
Even Paimon wasn't that fast.
A disciple should act like one. How can they steal their master's thunder?
Well,
Say we were just playing pretend.
Well, you need to start practicing now. If my rival is as smart as I think they are, they will figure you out in a heartbeat.
What was that rumbling sound?
Oh, right. You mustn't have eaten in days. I'm very sorry. I forgot that you have no...
That didn't happen. Forget it. Well, I suddenly feel that you have indeed contributed to our good fortune. I say we spend this... If we travel north, we'll reach the Wongshu Inn. I hear the food there is really good, so let's go try it out. No need to thank me. I'm just doing as a good master should.
Did she say she was treating us? Is Paimon hearing things?
both of these I could see Paimon saying. This one.
Let's go after her for good food.
Yeah, called it. Though, probably if I chose the other one, Paimon would have said it, so it really didn't matter which one I chose in the end. Wongshu Inn is quite a bit away, so I'm gonna cheat and fast travel. Yeah, it'll be faster and funner. Oh, wrong character.
Since
Doesn't
it's
matter.
Mona's treat, we can order what...
Of course. I am a most generous master, after all. But only if you can finish it all. Wasting food simply will not do.
Excuse me, what would you like to...
Just go with the
These are
golden
made
shrimp.
using large, succulent shrimp wrapped in crispy fried potatoes. They have an amazing texture. It's exactly what it says on the label. Abalone made from vegetarian ingredients. It's just as good as the real thing. Though tofu could not be a more ordinary ingredient, it and crab roe are truly a match made in heaven. This is a favorite among our regulars. Bamboo shoots, meat, and ham are cooked together, creating a richly flavored soup.
I don't have any recipes for bamboo shoots, and I have like 200 bamboo shoots in my
Pour a
inventory.
few spoonfuls into each bowl of rice you eat.
Why? I don't want to order them all.
All of them? We only have 3. No, 2.5 people?
That's not how you count it. Besides, Paimon...
Sure. And is there an...
I'd just like to ask, how...
Around 20,000 mora.
Then, I'll just have some vegetarian noodles, please.
Paimon's been thinking about something since we started eating. Is it? Because she...
I heard that. I said I was treating. How could I be An astrologist's mind is set on studying the stars. Being so easily disturbed by such banal matters would hamper my judgment, especially the act of overly gratifying oneself using Mora. It is both and dangerous.
So, not eating the dishes we ordered is also part, but it feels kind of bad that only we got to feast. Oh, yes, we can do that. You don't use more to fulfill your desires, so it's fine as long as you're not buying anything, right? Let's go borrow the kitchen from the innkeeper.
Yeah, actually, I have done some stuff for the innkeeper. I would be surprised if she didn't allow me to at least use the kitchen for a minute. Hell, I helped her solve a ghost problem at one point. I don't know if I did that on stream or if that was something I did by myself because it was a commission, or yeah, a daily commission. I think I did it on stream because I think it was a main quest.
Hello. How may I...
We'd like to borrow the kitchen here.
Ah, I see. In that case, sure. As long as you've prepared your own ingredients, feel free to use the kitchen. If I may add one more thing. You must be quite well versed in the art of cooking, yes?
Of course, if I make it, it's delicious.
Talented indeed. Actually, I have a small suggestion to make. From your clothes, you're most likely not from around these parts. But since you've come to Liyue, would you like to try making Liyue-style cuisine?
Yes.
I have a recipe for golden crab with me.
I have that, I think.
It's crab meat that's been rolled in flour, deep fried, and then pan-fried together with ginger and garlic. When you finally plate up, the crab seems to be lying on gold.
Golden crab.
That sounds a little complicated.
Golden crab!
I got it, a golden crab.
With your skills in the kitchen, this'll...
There's only issue. I don't think I have any crabs. This is like the one that's the hardest ingredient to get your hands on because the crabs are so fucking fast. I have 4. Lucky me. Fucking crabs. There we go. Recipes are in the weird baggie. But yay, a new recipe. In the end, I guess I'm okay with that. Wasn't there a fire pot down there? Golden crab. Yeah, I could have sworn I had this already. At least the recipe. Maybe not. And do I have a character? No, I don't have a character that can make it better. I don't have anyone who can make a special dish out of it. I wonder if Mona probably could. Did I make a normal or delicious one? I couldn't tell. Delicious, yes. It's got the golden stars. Hop, skip, and away we go. Wow, I jumped a lot. Oh, I jumped off the backside. That's why I went farther than I thought.
There's no need to spend all that effort on me. I'm not in dire. I am a little hungry. But it's...
You're gonna eat and you're gonna like it. Damn it.
This aroma is...
Both of it. I like the second one.
Wow, it's incredible. Fine. Since my disciple has put in so much time and effort, I must, with great difficulty, accept. This golden crab is too delicious. I have never eaten anything this good in my life. I mean, I never knew that my disciple was this skilled. As your master, I am most comforted.
As long as you're eating a full meal.
But it's no boast to call them Liyue's delicacies. I suppose it wasn't too much to spend all this... it's nothing. Nothing at all. Now that we've eaten and drank our fill, we should be... If we travel north from here, we should reach the stone gate, and from there we will be within the boundaries of Mondstadt. What deep mysteries shall we acquire knowledge of? I'm looking forward to it.
Mona gives me such, like, smug vibes. She's the smuggest of all the characters. The Traveler is kind-hearted and friendly. Zhongling loves her food and it makes lots of friends. Baido cares about her comrades. Diona, I guess, I can't get too much from her, honestly. Because I'm not close enough friends with her to have gotten enough of her profile to fully grasp what she's after. Then we have a whole bunch of other people. Kai is really into his strategies. Lise is really into her books. And I guess the Traveler in some way. Then, Barbara just wants to make everyone happy. And see that no one is harmed. There's a lot of options here. Yeah, Fischl is a Chunibyo. And then, of course, Mona is super smug. But not so smug that it annoys me. I mean, she's a little annoying, but she's more amusing than she is annoying. Save your iron chunks. Don't do what I do. I usually just turn them immediately into enhancement materials. I actually came into a commission earlier that I needed the chunks for it. I was like, wow, the one time I actually need them.
But we're finally in the quest to plumb the wondrous depths of knowledge is indeed arduous.
Paimon's not tired.
That's because you float.
Thank you, Mona. I've been trying to say that to Paimon for the last... We're on 10 episodes now? For the last 10 episodes, give or take.
It doesn't look like an astrologist is all that amazing either.
That's because you have too many unrealistic fantasies about astrology.
Are you also resting your feet here?
Who are you?
Oh, my brothers and I are all merchants. We just finished doing business in Liyue, and we're preparing to head back to Mondstadt. You look rather tired. The cart we hired will be coming in a while. What say you to coming along for the ride?
Do I need to pay?
No need. We're already heading that way anyway.
Something about this I don't like.
There's no need. Now shoo, get out of our way.
Huh? Miss?
Cease your pretensions, Ban. Picking up people on the road who appear vulnerable.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Once they've gotten on the cart, and then taking them to some Archon-forsaken place.
What are you saying? We came over here to make conversation. If you don't want to get on...
Well then, shall I tell you now which objects you have on you that are stolen? If you have any quibbles, we can bring people to corroborate what I've said, and all will come to light. If I lose, I'll pay you 20,000 Mora. But if I win, then you'll be eating prison rations in Liyue Harbor. How about it? If you're real legitimate businessmen, there's nothing to fear, is there?
You pushed it too far. I don't know how you found out, but as long as we get rid of you, no one will have to know.
You will not touch her.
Don't fret, it's just a few bandits. You said earlier that there was nothing amazing about astrologists. Well then, this is a good time to show you what your master can...
Intriguing. Oh, I was kind of hoping I get like a whole cutscene.
Let me slide.
She's an alright character. I know you can dash through people and deal damage. Ow, ow. Fire hurts a lot.
Let me scribe.
I didn't even get to use your special. Oh, yay! Special. You threw dirt in my face, you bitch. Perish.
What did you think? Did that satisfy your expectations?
Your combat abilities were amazing, or it's impressive that you saw through those bandits.
Such things are elementary for an astrologist.
Is she gonna turn into Sherlock Holmes next?
Lies are worthless before astrology.
Elementary,
Destiny
my
and
dear
truths
Watson.
are written in the stars. Though it may take more time to garner the specifics, I can read the gist of a situation at a glance.
Yeah, I kind of already figured that out personally.
But you did hit some bumps in the road.
That's because Tevat's stars can only display the fates and truths of this world. Anything related to you becomes like a fog that even I cannot penetrate. That is why I must meet that successor. With our knowledge combined, I might be able to gain new insight into your fate.
I'm not getting my hopes up.
Whatever the case, you've got everything to gain from this trip. All right, I'm rested. Let's get this journey to Mondstadt over with.
If only we had a cart.
I thought you weren't taught.
Paimon's always tired. Because she likes to piss me off every now and then. Paimon is like the annoying little thing you can't get rid of. But at the same time, she does liven the gameplay a little bit more. If it were just you as the traveler, I feel like the game would be rather boring. Like, Zelda Breath of the Wild was a really good game. The only reason I'm bringing it up is because Genshin Impact is so much like it. But it was a good game, but it was so lackluster. You were by yourself the entire time. The story was good. The side quests were good. There was really only one main quest. The world itself was amazing. But playing with Link and him not talking at all, and then, you know, not getting anyone else to chat with on your adventures, it kind of got boring.
Are you ready? Don't shame your master now. We're about to meet that successor.
I can't tell fortunes and I can't read the stars.
I guess. Wait, no. It won't do if you have no idea at all, even if you are a fake disciple. We have a rule that forbids us from teaching outsiders, but I suppose I could teach you. My astrology is based on hydromancy, and as the name suggests, I use the reflections in water bodies to observe the true starry sky. Allow me to demonstrate. From the present station and movement of the stars, I see. So that successor is a young, female Knight of Favonius.
Doesn't that sound like Lisa?
We will meet her here presently. Well, that's all the information we need.
I haven't had a chance to look yet.
Seems that even basic astrology can't be grasped. Never mind, I'll explain in detail.
Wow, it's you, Miss Honorary Knight. And Paimon, too.
Klee? What?
That's her. The successor to great knowledge.
Successor?
That's right.
An ocean of stars? What's that?
Fish? No.
I should be the one saying that. I didn't get what you said at all.
What? I'm so confused. Seems that this was a mistake.
Predictions can't be mistaken.
That's right. Oh, so you're Mommy's friend. But she's gone very far away.
My readings told me as much. But before she left, she must have imparted her mystical arts to you, surely.
Mystical arts? I don't get it. Mommy only taught me to make Jumpy Dumpties. So Klee's mother is the friend and rival of Mona's teacher?
Yes. As well versed in astrology as she was, my master knew only astrology. Alice, on the other hand, was skilled in a great many other mystical fields.
Well, Klee's so young. So even if she'd heard this deep knowledge, she might not have understood.
Yes. It seems she has inherited the blood, but not the knowledge. What a miscalculation. There can be no contest yes. So before Alice left, did she tell you about a 50-year agreement and about a certain box?
Oh, I know this one. So you're here for that box. I'll look. Right here.
It's in her backpack.
I remember now. I buried it together with my new treasure at Windrise.
It's a bomb again, isn't it?
Wait for me. I'll be right back.
I just realized she's an elf. That just dawned on me. I saw her ears.
Klee, don't just run off.
I'll help her pack these things back in. You... Looking at how rash she is,
It's interesting. to think that Klee is an astrologist. At least the descendant of an astrologist. Does that mean Mona's teacher is her mother as well? That'd be interesting. I wonder if one day we'll get to meet this teacher of Mona's. Wait, is it all the way up there on the cliff? Or is it over here by the tree? It's over here by the tree. At this point, it'd be a waste of time to teleport, because it's literally like 200 feet. It is about a mere mile. However, slimes like to chase me. I can hear it. Where are you? There you are. Leave me alone. Go away. I do not wish to fight you right now. I am very much occupied with something else. I know that I noticed last time on stream that Diona has a little bell that jingles and rings as she runs. This is absolutely adorable. Oh wait, is it this little thing on her hip? I think it is. It's like a little tambourine. No, it's probably like a little pouch.
This is it. Let's dig it up.
This must be the work of a dendro slime.
It can't be. I put a sign here. Ah! Dendro slimes.
Yeah.
We can talk later.
Burn it all away.
Windblade, prepare to be blown away. Found it. Glad it wasn't damaged in the explosions. Retrieval complete.
I'm quite enjoying this one. More than most of the other quests. Maybe it's just because it's the combination of the adorable little forgetful troublemaker Klee and the smug Mona. Klee is an absolute airhead, though, I will say that. Yeah, I was actually honestly expecting Lisa, though, like Paimon thought. Or no, maybe that was one of my lines. I forget, but I was expecting it to be Lisa. It almost seemed like it fit really well. It kind of would have fit into some of her mystery. But as Lisa says, she's nothing more than a librarian. Unfortunately.
You're back at last. The wait was exceedingly dull. I had intended to read a book to pass the time, but this one was just some ridiculous diary. Nothing of note. It dropped from Klee's backpack, so I thought it might contain some ancient knowledge. Never mind that.
We did.
That's wonderful. Wait a moment. Why isn't it locked? And...
Huh? Well, it's because I borrowed this.
Borrowed?
But since you're here for the box, I took all my treasures out.
You used it to store your things? Then where are the original...
Oh, you want the thing that used to be in the box?
You haven't broken it.
No, it's the book in your hand.
What? This. So this book, this diary, is the thing she wanted back after 50 years was the dark history. I'm finished. No wonder that old woman said I should...
Am I in trouble? It was you who said you wanted the box. You didn't say anything. I don't know anything. I'm leaving. Bye.
What a touching conclusion.
Well, if you don't say anything...
Impossible. Astrology can see through all lies. After having spent all my Mora to come to Mondstadt, not only have I gained no knowledge, but now I can't return. How did it come to this?
That's so sad. Maybe you could forget everything if...
That's... too difficult. And even if I wanted to stay in Mondstadt, it would be...
Too expensive.
Yes. I mean, no. You really have no way with words.
It was very obvious.
Well, Then you'll just have to go back and face your master.
Stop talking about it. I guess I'll just have to stay in Mondstadt temporarily. Once that old crone's reached the end of her days, I'll be free.
Does that really count as temporary?
What will I do about my astrology research? No, wait, I don't even have a place to stay.
About that, we can go ask Catherine at the Adventurers Guild. Let's see if she can help.
The Adventurers Guild? Ah, right. You can do commissions for them in exchange for... You know what I mean, don't you?
That was always the plan.
Oh, thanks. Never mind.
I have a feeling that her master already is very well aware of what's happened. Just because, honestly. I wonder who her master is. It's a very curious thought. Could it be Lisa? Maybe. What an interesting theory, no?
Ad Astra Abyssos.
Ad Astra Abyssos. Even claim my adventure rank rewards since I'm here. One more, and then I get to ascend the traveler. One more. What is that? The trinket there. It's strange. I've never seen that trinket before. I kind of want it. Is it one of the new rewards that are special, or is it actually just a trinket?
Ad Astra.
Or I guess it's an artifact, honestly.
I see. There is a magic laboratory in Mondstadt that has been sealed by some unknown person. Although we have a few specialists who could break the seal, they all have their own labs and aren't that interested in the I believe that if the astrologist you mentioned can break the seal, the owner of that house wouldn't mind if she stayed there.
I think she can do it.
Alright. Then allow...
I know where this house is. This is actually the house that I thought was going to be the way to the Hydro Kingdom. So that's why there's a Hydro seal on it. Yeah! Actually, it makes a lot more sense than my theory. Honestly.
The person who placed this seal is by no means simple. Breaking this seal by force is nigh on impossible. Interesting. I suppose it's worth using my astrology on.
Once again, I have the striking suspicion that everything is going according to her master's plan.
Let me see. I see. So, if you first...
Well done, Mona. Well done.
Alright.
Holy moly, that's amazing. Now we just need to go back to Catherine.
No need, no need. You have my utmost thanks.
You are?
Oh, I'm Goth, the owner of this house. I passed by the Adventurers Guild a while back, and Catherine told me about the matter. I never thought this troublesome seal would be dispelled so quickly.
Does that mean I can stay here?
Of course, of course. The facilities inside were just being left there anyway. I would be glad to have someone make use of them. To express my thanks, I shall rent this building to you at the lowest...
Rent? I didn't hear anything about rent, and I have...
Yes, of course, I understand. I am most thankful to you for that.
I mean...
Paimon thinks Mona's misunderstood something, but...
Say a little here, scrimp a little there, and you'll be fine.
I guess I don't have any other choice.
Great! Then we are...
Thanks for your help. Also, well, I'm very sorry, but I won't be able to do what I agreed to help you with just yet. Without the necessary tools and without new knowledge, it will take me some time to see your destiny clearly. But I promise that I'll do a reading for you first thing once I'm ready.
And you said this journey was all gain and no loss. I want to go with the second option.
I don't really know what to do, but I wish you both safe travels. As for me, I need to think of the future as well.
Perfect time for a cutscene?
How is she gonna make
Oh.
a living if she doesn't use astrology to make Maybe we should come back and check on her once in a while. It would really be bad if she fainted from hunger and...
Fair enough, Paimon. Rude, but fair enough. So can I actually get in that house now? Because I've been wondering about... Hey!
Look it out, I'm doing experiment. Oh, it's you. I'm currently running some tests related to your situation. Don't worry about me fainting from hunger. In any case, I figured out a way to make some money.
Oh, I was hoping to get to go on the building. I'm very sad now. I wanted to see the inside of the house. Oh, well. That's about all I had to do. I have 4 quests left. I can't seem to figure out this quest to save my life. Yeah, this quest. This one I haven't even wanted to do. I can't find the last billboard for this, and I don't know where the fuck to find the sweetened mistress. Wait, hold on. Let's look in the archives. Materials, and then I want to go to the food section. Sweetened mistress. I always thought it was going to be kind of like an alteration of the chicken, the sweet madame, but it's a sweetened mistress, so it might be something entirely different. Golden crab, Barbados ratatouille, huh? Holy water, bamboo shoot soup, tianshu meat, slow cooked. Adventures, breakfast. Not seeing much here. I don't see it. Maybe it's not an item that I have yet, which is kind of dumb that I was able to get the quest if it's an item that's not in the game yet. Maybe I'm supposed to turn in the wrong item first? See, there's these puppy paw hash browns, but I thought they were going to be a Diona thing, but I don't have... Diona didn't give me those. They gave me... She cooked these, which are an alteration of the not these ones, those are the Kai ones. They're the alteration of these, the Mondstadt grilled fish. But I don't have anyone in the character archive that I can think of that can like make anything that would fit the dog related side. Maybe Kaching's speciality was the survival fish. Maybe Razor. Yeah, that's probably it. That would make the most sense if it were Razor. But look at that, I have almost all of the 4-star characters, and not a single fucking 5-star. That bothers me so much. It's probably because I've accidentally spent so many Primo Gems on resin, because I don't pay attention, and I kind of just click it, so I don't read the text, and I've started doing that recently, and I've been able to get more summons. In the last, 3 days, I've gotten 2 summons, or 2 10-time summons, while before it would take me about 4 or 5 days apiece. So I am making headway. Again. No, I don't want photo mode. Grasp how 40 different dishes are made. And I must master 40 recipes. I probably could do that right now, honestly. But I've made a vow to myself not to cook too much more food until I've used all the food I have, so I can save up ingredients. Alright, I want to look for that strange trinket we saw. I wish I could have seen the name of it. Is it part of the lava walker, maybe? Maybe it's not an actual artifact, and maybe it's something else. I don't know. Confusing indeed. I don't see anywhere here where it might fit. I'm looking through these because I know I got some new ones for Liyue. Yeah. Nantian Men. And the Chasm. You guys should let me know if you want me to do a narrating or I'm gonna start. Actually, another thing about it, I want to do this. I'm gonna start recording me narrating the stories of the world of Genshin Impact. Because I've read through a couple of them, and I actually really like the stories, and they've gone out of their way to make some actually pretty interesting stories and lore for the game. This is a game that I could see myself falling head over heels in love with the lore of the game. There isn't much else for me to do. We could try this. I haven't done one of these yet. I haven't been able to because I got stuck on the Venti quest because we didn't finish it yesterday, so I wasn't able to do any of the Fallen Star stuff. In regards to where this channel is going to go, I think it's going to stay at a certain point here. I might just continue using it for the Genshin Impact stuff for a while, for the streams. Because I still got a whole bunch of stuff to set up and do. But I really want to have full control. Single player. Anima Grana. Preparation stage. I need to up some more of the combined masks to get any further with that. I need more Argosite. That's not Argosite, that was the other shit. But I do need more Argosite. Don't I have Argosite though? I thought I made 2 of it at least. Maybe not. Oh, shit, spawn. I heard stuff spawn. I'll submit the energy here in a second. Game. Ouchie. Ah, double whammy. Power the epic python. Power the epic python. Of course, that was just real area range. He's spinning. He is spinning. Enemies infused with celestial energy are stronger and have appeared. Come give me your strength, creature. Yeah, that accent filled up my bar completely. Out of the way. You're in my way. So a full one will take 5 seconds. Okay, okay. Yell it! They better not bully you, Diona. You're so small and precious. I can't wait to actually get into some of the characters that aren't in the story right now. Like, Bennett and all of those other ones. Oh no. Of course, they spawned right behind me. Please don't hit me. Yeah. Hey, Ruined Guardian. I pushed the wrong button. Diona Special. Oh man, he's got a lot of health. But I'm stronger still. And I will use foods to make myself stronger or even. Sounds like I'm still getting hit even though I'm in my inventory. That's fine though. To be expected of a multiplayer thing. I was watching that arrow that whole time. Didn't want to get hit by it. I unlocked a skill for Bido that gives me a shield, I thought, when using Tidal Wake. I can't use my special! Fly away! Oh, I absolutely messed them up. Whoa, what? That floating crystal on the screen distracted the shit out of me. Cut him down. Pray, Bido, pray. Wow, that wasn't enough? Huh. Interesting. I thought I had a lot more than that. Oh, because I need 2,000. And I only had, what, 800, I'd say? Give or take? Maybe 500? No! Ouchie. That's not very nice. Oh. I will assume... Am I not in the circle? Or do I just not have enough to turn in? I probably don't have enough to turn in. Uh-oh. I held circle on accident. I quite like this compound bow. It increases my attack speed and attack damage depending on how many times I hit it. And it's one of the ones you can craft, so if you get enough materials, you can make a multiple of them and then further enhance it by fusing them. And you can it increases the attack speed and attack damage every time you fuse it. Perfect switch. Alright, is this enough now? Yeah, there we go. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, I interrupted myself in the middle of the using process. Use quicker, use quicker, use quicker, it's flying! No! Oh. I was not paying attention. I moved on accident. Use. This time I will not fuck it up. Yay. Lumina receives an attack boost. Power of the Ebbing Python, indeed. Oh, I wanted to switch characters and use her, Guoba. Go, Guoba! My friend, Guoba. And you drop a chili pepper to increase my attack boost. Or my attack damage, how kind. I think Diona's a pretty well-rounded character. She's got good healing and she has a shield item, or a shield attack. Although there are better healing, and the Jack of most people will disagree with me on that because a lot of people think a Jack of all trades character is pretty useless. I like Jack of all trades characters. She's ranged with decent damage. She has a healing skill and a shield skill. And all in all, I think she's really good. 7 minutes and 6 seconds is the time it took. No, I want to claim my reward. 40 origin rolls. I got 38 of these thingies. How much origin resin do I have? 97. We could do a couple more. And then we'll call it a day. This. That's what I wanted. Now, I know there is this side quest. Okay, so is there no actual, like, aim? Because unlike the others, there were actual goals to reach, but it doesn't look like there is one for this. Which is fine with me. It means I can use the stuff easier. We could do a couple of these quests But I think I will. Honestly, it gives me
If you
more.
ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Unable to initiate quests in co-op mode. Of course, I'm still in co-op mode. I don't want to be in co-op mode. I thought it was in single player mode, but that explains why stuff was still moving around while I was in the pause menu. So. Did it put the quest into my quest log? No. It's not working with me at the moment. Thank you. Holy shit. Having to navigate the menu with the left stick instead of the D-pad is a little annoying. No, I want my map, damn it. Alright, and I want to stop following or navigating to that. We want to fast travel over here. Oh no, not you again. Oh yeah, that's right, he has no voice lines I should have been narrating. What? Come on, there was nothing suspicious about the stories I told you. Well, how about it? Will you help me out, or won't you? Bit hard to search without leads, don't you think? Alright, one moment. Let me try to remember. No, nothing comes to mind. There's nothing special about the box either. If I may ask you something. Sure, what would you like to know? What were you doing out there? Oh, come on, what's with the look of suspicion? I just went out for a stroll. Really, I liked it back here the moment those meteors started falling. Well, whatever. Go out there and have a look. Come back and look for me if you really can't find them. I'll give it a bit more thought. Maybe I'll remember something. Oh, I've also gotten to meet another Harbinger. If you guys are following the Stars quests, event quests that got you to the thing I just did, you get to meet another Harbinger. If that gives anybody a reason to play Genshin Impact again if they haven't for a while. Give it a bit more thought. Alright. Well, he was by the something wind, the Temple of Winds. I didn't read the second option at all. I wonder if at some point in Genshin Impact we'll get to a Statue of the Seven that allows us to use all the elements at once. It'd be pretty interesting. Like, we can get one where we can start cycling through all of the different elements, even if it is only for, like, the final boss fight. What? Really? I hated this. I forgot that's even there. I don't want to do it right now. I don't even know what the fuck it does. What? 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 Did it just disequip my quest? God damn it! I was trying to teleport, but it looks like it disequipped the quest instead of teleporting. How annoying! I would complain about there not being a prompt to keep me from doing that, but I'm pretty sure there is a prompt, and I just did it still. Quest log: a mysterious loss. Look for Victor's lost box with the elemental sight. I see nothing at the moment. I see a bird, some hilichurls, but no box. Is it in the middle of the lake, maybe? No, doesn't look like it. I hate the fact that when I move, it kills the elemental sight. I wish there was a way that I could hold it and keep it on. Talk to a troubled Liane. No, thank you. I'm gonna let him suffer alone. They finally changed that so that the random encounter quests actually give you experience. Before, when you were helping Dr. Livingstone deliver shit back and forth, I was getting nothing of it, and I just gave up on those quests. So I pretty much just ignore the spontaneous quests now. It's an unfortunate side effect for a mechanic they didn't set up 100% properly. Ah, here we go. It was directly behind me. Electro traces, maybe they came from the box. No, I see a bunch of electro slimes in front of us, so I doubt they're from the box. But it's worth looking for. Yeah. Hey, they came from the box. No, there are electro slimes up here. Actually, maybe it did come from the box and the electro slimes are just attracted to it. I doubt it, though. I don't know if anybody remembers the old Dragon Ball Z game on the PS2, I think it was, where you could fly around all of Earth and Namek and shit. But every time the slime is launched into the air, I just remember the back button, where when you hit circle and it goes back to whatever menu before. That's what it reminds me of, that sound. So. See? I don't know if anybody has played that or remembers it, but every time I hear it, that's immediately what I think of. Victor, I have your box, damn it. How many quests have I done for you at this point? I think I did at least 3 for this event. And then I think I did 2 by myself as side quests. So what do you know about the meteorites? The meteorites, well, not that I don't want to tell you, but I have no clue either. All I do is stand here in Mondstadt, unable to leave or move. What do I know? But my gut feeling tells me that those meteorites don't bode well. I'd stay out of this one if I were you. It can only mean trouble. A little bit late on that warning. I've been involved with it since the beginning. Oh, them? They're probably spinning their wheels here, just like me. The other thought, too, is probably what he's talking about. I didn't read the prompt. I wonder when these days will finally end. Let's look at the event shop. X, triangle. We have 78 fading essences. This is 110 fading essence. That one hurt. XX again, and then I want to push down on the D-pad for the meteoric wave quests, and then we'll go do this one. Trouble with letters. Talk to G.I. G-E. G-E. Something like that. No, it's not that too far away. I thought it was going to be out. What? Wait, so this is a subquest inside Mondstadt. I have to remember that's there. I'll probably do that one off camera. I hate I dislike the fact that the map works the way it does. I shouldn't have to worry about it scrolling back up too far just because I'm moving the cursor back so I can get the item or the cursor on the thing I'm trying to get to. It should be like the map sits still and then I push the map around with the cursor, and then whenever I stop moving the cursor in whatever direction on the edge of the map stops. Just like in all of those games with an obvious map movement system. It's just this one is really awkward and strange. It doesn't work like it should, or it doesn't. It's an inconvenience. Is what I'm trying to say.
The key here is the tumor cycle.
Isn't there supposed to be someone here? Ah, there you go. What shall I do? You must have seen those meteorites that fell from the sky as well, right? Fortunately, the city wasn't hit, but it's a real mess out there in the wild. Not only have the meteorites blocked the roads, but they've also caused nearby monsters to become more agitated and dangerous than usual. And they've been attacking passers-by and merchants everywhere. The Ministry of Civil Affairs has sent almost every single available millilith out, but Lue is far too large. We can only ensure the safety of a few main roads and some key villages. I'd applied to go to Quink's village to take up guard duties there, but for some reason, I still got redeployed here to stand by for orders. Traveler, could you help me send this letter to a girl named Little Liu, who lives in Quink's village? She's my daughter, and I'd agreed to go back to spend a few days with her, but with this emergency cropping up, there's no way that'll happen now. It wasn't in your hands. I know, but I just don't get it. Why does something happen every time I try to apply for leave? Finding it hard to call it a coincidence. Well, I'll leave it to you then. Please help me get this letter to Little Liu. That said, I've heard from people who have come to stand down from duty that quite a few monsters have gathered near Quink's village as well. Well, I don't mean to impose, but you do look dressed for adventure. Would you have a look at around Quink's village while you're studying the letter and help clear the monsters out? The Millers largely stand guard on the main roads and keep passage. Things could go poorly if some scattered monsters were able to sneak into Quink's village. Alright then. Thank you, I truly appreciate it. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I changed the settings so that my mini-map actually rotates, and it's much, much less confusing for me. I always have an issue when the mini-map sits perfectly still, because it always gets me all confused and turned around. But having the mini-map turn with the camera is so much better. I forgot that there's a ledge there. But since we're here, I might as well show off a couple secrets. For those of you who have stayed this far in the stream or are watching it this far back, a little reward for you. It's a side quest here in King's Village. For those of you who need a reason to come here besides event quests, commissions, and what so be it. There's a secret quest you get for a little puzzle. Move. That'll lead you down here into the waterfall. And behind it there's a secret passageway. Also a Geoculus is up there in that corner for those of you who want to know and can't find some. But we come down here and follow the quest line. This gate is sealed. The quest will allow you to open it up with 3 little tablets. And behold, the world's largest catalyst. Honestly, I thought it was a boss at first. You come in, fight a bunch of enemies, protect the thingy. There's a dungeon guardian over there that I hope doesn't wake up. We come all the way back here to finish off the quest by finding a secret chest with items in it. Various items. And that's about it. But it's such a nice and neat little secluded area that I thought it was worth mentioning. Of course, sunlight is protruding through a solid rock ceiling. Makes sense. I will not question it. Apparently they didn't expect me to look up. I probably would know if the treasure was still in here. I'll be honest about that. But this thing is neat. I like it. It's legitimately an actual, like, one of the catalysts you use for the mage class. Because you can get the book ones and then ones that kind of look like this. Look at me, I found a nice little cubby hole once again. I always find little dips in the map like this where I can just hide away. I wonder if someday they're gonna implement, like, multiplayer game modes. Cutesy little things or actual adventures or side quests. Because you can't really do too much since co-op, and it's a bit lackluster and boring. It's a little disappointing, to be honest. I was hoping more from the multiplayer, but I guess what we have now is pretty good. I'm not going to get anywhere up that. To say that I'm not happy for what we even got, considering the current state of the world, would be disrespectful. And honestly, I am quite happy with what we got. Getting what we got now, and instead of not having gotten anything, or something that is way too unpolished and unfinished to be playable, is amazing. You know, given the whole state of the world and everything. The great pandemic. I know I'm gonna run out of stamina. I guess I should use a food. Food. Give me my stamina back. 150. Oh, wait, that's the wrong item. 60 stamina. I was like, wait, hold on. An item that gives me 150 stamina back? That's huge. There's an item unprecedented in something I have never seen before. Hi there. Let's take the Abyss Mage out of the way first because they're always the biggest pains in the ass. Yeah, give me that chili pepper. Increased attack damage! Deliver Jai's letter to Little Liu. Oh. Get a little tired. These streams get a little harder every time. Maybe it's because it's been a while since I did a multiplayer stream and I'm a little bummed out. Someone's knocking on my window. I think someone was knocking on my window. I don't care enough to look at the moment. I live in a trailer, so it would be surprising if some stupid kids keep running by and just knocked on my window for whatever the fuck reason. So that was Little Liu there, but it wants me to come all the way up here and talk to this lady, even though I already know. It's obviously going to tell me where Little Liu is. Wait. Sometimes in quests like this... Alright. Well, I think the quest is bugged, because I think Little Liu is supposed to be up there, but she's not, so I'm just going to go over here to her and see if I can turn that letter in. If not, I'll probably just do the time skip and wait a little bit. Alright, no. I'll just do the time skip.
Huh, I'm here.
Time skip. Well, go till 8:58. Nothing. It says up 5 meters, which makes no sense, because this is perfectly flat ground. It's a bug! Why? I wanted my quest items. How annoying. What if I teleport to the teleport stone that's right here? Maybe that'll fix it. Devs, quick patch. I'll probably send a feedback note after this if I remember, if I can't figure this out. It wouldn't be a small patch, honestly, or it would be a pretty small patch, so I don't think it'd be that. It's not that big of a deal for a glitch, but it is a little annoying. Yeah, the fucking icon is in the air. That's probably why. There we go. It fixed itself. The text there was sporked. It said, do you where Little Liu is?" instead of "do you know?" But I don't know where she's gone. Whoa, I did not push that way, and yet you ran away from Yundun. Hi, and welcome to our village. Any idea where little Liu is? I remember she saying that she wanted to find a high place so she could watch the meteorites. I think she climbed up those ladders over there. Wow. Lucky second guess. Isn't there with this, the Master Chuan or whatever his name is? Uh-oh, they reused the model for the old lady. Though a lot of the Millilith are also reused models. I wonder if at some point they're gonna diversify the models they have for characters, because I've seen the same models used over and over and over and over again for a lot of the characters. It's good, but it's a little lackluster every now and then, because you're like, oh, I already know who this character is. Oh wait, this is just the same guy, but with a different name. Like Little Liu's model, I think I've seen 3 times. Yeah, she was the ghost in the Wangshu Inn. That was the same model as the Liu's. She'll see the meteorites clear from here. There's a letter for you. A letter from Daddy. Ugh, I already know what's going to say. You can't come and spend time with me because of work, right? When those Millilith came here, I thought Daddy would be with me then, with them, but that didn't happen. But that's not a bad thing, actually. With all those rocks falling from the sky, Daddy could be in danger out there. Aren't you scared? Well, a little, but we should be alright. The Millilith are here, after all. Right. Could you send this letter back to Daddy for me? You must be worried. It's so strange. Something seems to happen every time Daddy says he'll take leave and spend time with me. What if it's his constellation that the stars are falling from? Dun dun dun. Interesting twist. I made the story so much better. You're welcome, devs. Jokes aside. Is this the teleport stone up there or down on the level below? I think it's on the level below. No, it's up. It's up on the 2nd level. If it's not, I could just climb up the wall, honestly. I only ever use the 2nd teleport stone, so I never remember where this first one is. And if it's on the 2nd level, then this is the 2nd stone, and the other one is the first one. Either way, I don't ever use this one. Because all the stuff you really need is on the other side. All the restaurants, the blacksmith, the bulletin board, the adventurers guild. It's all over there. There's only 2 things over here that you need. The bookstore lady. No, not even that. The decoration lady. The one with the diamond thingy. This is on the 2nd level. And that's really about it. I did leave a letter for you too, by the by. Wrote me a letter, let me see. Here you go. Submit her. Thank you, traveler. I'll keep this for the time being. This is not the time to be reading letters. I must attend to my duties now. Please take this as compensation for your trouble. Once this is all over, I'm taking a long break for sure. So, I forget what the first one was, and then you have the whole thing with Tartaglia and the hidden god of this torrent and the Jade Chamber, and then you have now this. I forget what his first issue was. Whoops. Oh, actually, that's where I actually wanted to go there. Not whoops. That was, yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I'm just a couple shy from the crown of sagehood. As far as I know, this is like a top tier talent upgrade item. I think. But, yeah. I think that's what we're gonna call it. In the beautiful city of Liyue. This is going to be the last Genshin Impact stream. Probably for a while, unless I find something... Well, actually, maybe not for a while, because I'm not too far away from 40. So I will have the next character story probably here pretty quick. so I don't think I'll actually be gone for too long, honestly. So, with that being said, thank you, gentlemen and beautiful women, for joining me on another adventure through the world of Tavat. We've discovered new backstories that Barbados was originally a wisp and not a god, and that Mona is a bit of a ditz. Can you shut up, Diana? And that Mona is a bit of a ditz. Klee is apparently a astrologist, and we've unlocked a new room, and hopefully we'll have a way to find Aether, Lumine's brother, here soon enough. And next month, I think it is the next update. There is one character that is missing from the current update that I did notice that what I heard was supposed to come up. Zhongli, actually, who was actually Rex Lapis, because in the achievement list, or the name card list, I guess, you have one for becoming friends with Zhongli, reward for reaching friendship 10 with Zhongli, though there are a couple characters here like Chogyun I don't see, I think. That's about the only two I see, though. But with that being said, thank you again, all of you lovely, lovely people, for joining me. And as always, I do hope you did enjoy, and I will see all of you in hopefully a couple days. I intend to do some other stuff. I want to start into some other games, but I don't want to get too deep, you know, with the whole changing over channels and restarting, pretty much, because this channel, well, I do like it, and I'm very fond of it as it is my very first. I have other channels that I currently have access with and have thought more about what I want to do with them. This was just a whim, and it was originally random shit posts, and then it became some mobile gameplay stuff, and then it became some recording stuff, then it became a streaming channel, and it's just all over the place, and I don't have access to it anymore, and I can't monitor any of it. And I think would be best to start anew, pretty much. Once again, I'll have a whole bunch of stuff on that, and with that being said, thank you all again for joining me, and I'll see all of you lovely, lovely people next time.